Hello everybody, it's Zachariah. As many of you know, I am dedicating my running to run for every fallen police officer, firefighter, and U.S. Border Patrol member who lose their life in the line of duty in 2021. And sadly tonight I'm running for another fallen fire lieutenant who have lost his life in the line of duty. Tonight I'm running for fallen fire lieutenant Donald J. Trout. He worked with the Middlesex County Hazardous Materials Unit in New Jersey, and his last alarm was August 27th, 2021, and lost his life after suffering a fatal medical emergency while preparing to leave the station for a call of an overturned tractor trailer carrying hazardous material. He was 53 years old, time is passing, serving 19 years as a firefighter. He also was recently called the unit's training officer and leaves behind a wife, 2 children, 4 sisters, and a brother. Tonight I'll be riding with the red line flag in his honor. I'll be doing 7 laps around the track at my school, my elementary school, which is the equivalent of 1 mile in his honor. I'll be joined tonight by the Winter Springs Police Department patrolling with us in a run. We're also joined by my sister and 2 other supporters running with us, as well as my whole family. Even though it seems like it's just me and 3 others running, at the same time there's even more running, and that's all the fallen I have ran for. I know they're all running in spirit tonight, including Fallen Lieutenant Donald J. Trout. Before the run starts, I'm going to do a quick prayer in honor of his whole family and department through the hearts that Mary going through, and then I'll be on my way.
For those that tune in this evening, tonight, Zachariah running his 2nd mile of the night, the 2nd mile in honor of a fallen lieutenant that has lost his life in the line of duty, Fallen Lieutenant Donald J. Trout. He worked with the Middlesex County Hazardous Materials Unit in New Jersey. His last alarm, August the 27th, 2021. Tragically losing his life after suffering a medical emergency while preparing to leave the station for a call of an overturned tractor trailer that was carrying hazardous material. 53 years old, time is passing, having served a total of 19 years with the county unit, was recently named the unit's training officer, and he leaves behind a wife, 2 children, 4 sisters, and a brother. Zachariah completing his first of 7 laps to honor this hero tonight. We are always so appreciative of the various local agencies that continually come out to help honor our fallen heroes alongside Zachariah, and tonight, helping to pay tribute to fallen Lieutenant Donald J. Trout. We have a member of our hometown agency, the Winter Springs Police Department. Once again, we're all here today to pay tribute to a 19-year veteran of the Middlesex County Hazardous Materials Unit, New Jersey, Fallen Lieutenant Donald J. Trout, who tragically lost his life on August the 27th, 2021, after suffering a medical emergency while preparing to leave the station for a call of an overturned tractor trailer that was carrying hazardous material. 53 years old at the time his passing, was recently just named the unit's training officer, and he leaves behind a wife, 2 children, 4 sisters, as well as a brother. Zachariah now completing his 2nd of 7 laps to honor Lieutenant Donald J. Trout this evening. Whenever Zachariah runs, he carries a unique flag. Each flag is sent to the family of the hero that he runs to honor, and tonight, Zachariah running with the red line flag. This flag being sent to the Middlesex County Hazardous Materials Unit tomorrow, along with a note that Zachariah wrote in hopes it gets to the family. If you would like information on how you can be a part of this mission, please visit running 4heroes.org. We'll also do a follow-up post a little bit later in the evening with details on how you can be a part of this mission. I'm going to go silent starting on this next lap. I'm going to remain silent for the duration of the run as we reflect on the life of this hero. 19-year veteran of the Middlesex County Hazardous Materials Unit, Fallen Lieutenant Donald J. Trout. We extend our prayers to everybody with the Middlesex County Hazardous Materials Unit. We also extend our prayers to the Trout family, his wife, his 2 children, his 4 sisters and brother. We thank him for his 19 years of service. We hope this run honors him well, and may we never forget Lieutenant Donald J. Trout. Zachary, any final words tonight for the family of Fallen Lieutenant Donald J. Trout?
To the whole family of fallen Fire Lieutenant Donald J. Trout, everybody going through a hard time within the Middlesex County Hazardous Materials Unit in New Jersey, his wife, 2 children, 4 sisters, brother, and the rest of his family, and all of his friends. I hope you all heal very soon through the passing of your loved one. Serving with the county unit for over 19 years, he was a true, dedicated veteran with the department. Also being recently named the unit's training officer, helping out other firefighters and other people in his county continue to save lives. He was an amazing man during his 19 years of service. And sadly, he didn't know that when he was going into that call, he never knew what was going to happen to him in the medical emergency. And sadly, with being a firefighter, it comes having to train. And, you know, I've talked to many firefighters, 20%, 25% of their day is them in the exercise room training and making sure when they go to the next call, they're the best as possible. Even though he didn't know this was going to happen to him, his intentions was to go and save lives in that call. And he didn't matter how hard his body was hurting or no matter what was happening with him, he was dedicated towards that call. I'll never forget him for the incredible, amazing service that he had towards his community. And if you're part of his family, I'll be sending you this red line flag. I ram it tonight in your hero's honor, as well as a handwritten note I've already written and ready to be sent out in your hero's name. There is no preference on what we want you to do with the flag or the note, but whatever you do with it, we'll be finding comfort every single time we look at it. Our fallen hero, Fire Lieutenant Trout, will never be forgotten down here in Florida and throughout the whole entire nation. If all of you tonight would like to join me in a 21-second moment of silence, just like the 21-gun salute, each second dedicating one amazing thing Fire Lieutenant Trout did during his life, and maybe even a life he saved as well while being in the firefighting realm. So if all of you tonight would like to join me in this 21-second moment of silence to keep his family and department's hopes and spirits alive, please do right now. We appreciate if you joined us in that 21-second moment of silence. Now, one more time tonight, if all bow our heads, this time in a prayer for both fallen first responders, the sergeant and the fire lieutenant that we unfortunately had to run for on this Thursday night. If all of you join me in this prayer now to help out the families even more than we already have tonight, please do right now. Dear God, tonight we came out here to run for a fallen police sergeant and a fallen fire lieutenant. Both lost their life very, very recently in the past week and a half, 2 weeks. And God, overall, I bet the family and department are going through such a hard time. God, guide both families and friends of these first responders to the run. Use this run as a tool to help anybody going through a hard time heal. God, please, whenever someone is going through a hard time through a loss of their fallen first responder, bring them to this run. And know, even though we can't bring back their fallen first responder, they're still here in memory and spirit here tonight. God, I know that up in the northeastern area of the United States, as you can see tonight, it's been quite a hard week for our officers and firefighters up there. Watch over everybody up there, keep them all safe, and let's hope that we have a long period of time where we don't lose any more up in those great states. Thank you again, God. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you all for joining us and watching these 2 runs. It does mean a lot to help out these families. Unfortunately, we still have 4 runs to do right now, and hope we don't have any more. As you know, again, we're going to Dallas this weekend. Say a prayer. Let's hope we don't lose any more over the next weekend, and we can come back on Monday still having to run for only 4. Thank you all again for watching. Hope you have a great and safe night, especially if you're a first responder working tonight. And I pray God blesses you all.